Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
So that was chair stacking. Welcome to Rachel and I decided to burn everything in the goddamn place.
I've already started a little bit, cleaned up this area.
Slightly. Mostly bodies. Nothing big. No one important. You know, every little star must shine. Unless, you know, you're not me. Went to hell. So, okay, I meant to ask you this.
Excuse me.
I meant to ask you this earlier. So we were discussing artists who, I mean, there's so many different genres in music already.
Mm-hmm.
That's before we even get that far into it. But I don't know what to call new genres a lot of the times, actually.
What do you mean? What?
Well, I'm like we were talking about earlier. There's a couple artists I listen to who literally they do all their music based off samples of like.
Oh right.
It doesn't matter what it's from, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes people will call that mashups. Oh, okay, so there's mashups already, which is like multiple songs in one. And I'm not even sure what to call that kind of music, where you're, because it's using a sample, obviously, but like it's all samples though to make a song. So what genre is it? I don't even know what to classify it as anymore.
I'm not.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like it's the same thing with EDM and dubstep and techno and electronic and all that. It's like there's so many different kinds of electronic music. Because then there's also drum and bass and trance, and the differences are extremely hard to detect.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's just like so weird with how many different and new genres can pop up nowadays. That music and editing programs and all that is so readily available for people. I just feel like we're getting so many genres that I don't know what to call anything anymore. I think that's going to explode.
Nope.
Oh no? Good.
I would know.
How many times did you blow up doing this?
Oh, so many.
Really?
Yes.
Mercy.
Cheap trick that you don't really need for this one, because you technically explosions are fine. But do that. That way, if a dynamite does come out, it just falls into the bucket and doesn't explode.
Useful.
Yeah.
For not only not dying, but also not breaking anything. Can you make it? I wish you could make it a proper Molotov.
What do you mean?
Like, have liquor in it, light it on fire, and then...
It does light on fire. You can toss it against a wall and it will light on fire.
That's awesome. You should demonstrate.
I will in a second.
You should burn the Santa hat with it. Oh god. That's awesome.
Yep.
Ah, Molotov cocktails. Delicious. And effective. Drunk, you ran into walls.
Today.
And then TNT.
Oh!
Which will not fall. Because fuck your Christmas.
Ah, it's fine. I would have cried if it was the other end. It took me 2 days.
But yeah, obviously. I still can't believe you did it. I guarantee I would have given it half a try.
Literally, what happened was I would make progress on it, right?
Sure.
And then something like that would happen. And I would just be like, okay, that's it. You know what? I can't do it anymore. I'm taking a break. And then I'd go eat, or I'd like be around people. I'd be sitting there, I'd be thinking about it, and I'd just be like, no, because if I do this, then it'll be different. And I can do this instead of that, blah, 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 blah. Work my way around it.
So what you're telling
And
me
then,
is,
like, 4 hours later, I'd come back to it and try it again.
So what you're telling me is that this game just drove you mental.
Until I got it, yeah.
Wow. It's been a while since I've had somebody that's been like, no, I'm doing this. Or I'm dying trying. Dying countless thousands of times. So did you find any other cool secrets while you're up and about?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I did actually. Something I don't know if you were aware of.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's more letters up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What we got?
This one says, Santa, my parents say I was good, so I could write to you and ask for stuff. So I want the new Super Turbo Jet Car Racer with all the extras. Also, I want lots of chocolates and the iPad 8. Dewey Water Patch. You also have to destroy these too, right? For the other achievement?
Oh yeah,
the letters are part of it.
Christmas letters. Can't have Christmas without Christmas
Santa,
letters.
I was good this year, so I want a pony and a bike and a new clarinet too. Oh, I want a new clarinet. Timmy Slaybottom or Slowbottom?
Slabottom.
Slabottom.
That's the Slabottom,
boys.
Oh,
those pheasants just jumped. Hello, Mr. Santa. I don't want any more stupid books. Again, you must give me the new Ultra Mega Water Blaster Assault Cannon. And I want the big XX5 one. And it will be bigger than Kenny's one. I'm gonna fill it with acid with an S.
Nice.
From my daddy's shop and spray down old Mrs. Crouch's car. That'll teach her for calling the cops again. Now hurry up.
That's ingenious, kid.
Yep.
Not the Funk Ninja.
Nah, fuck ninjas.
I love that it's called the Funk Ninja. I wish that my brain... sometimes I read things and like, I really wish my brain had the capacity to... Yeah, the capacity.
Oh look, that tree, everything got blown off of it. And now I have to try and get that.
Wait, do you have to 100% clean everything to you?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I didn't want the explosion to go out.
If you clean nothing but paint, does your thing become rainbow?
No.
And that was a sorry lack of, like, forward thinking. Clearly that should have been on the documentation of first things going on in this game. Oh, the ghost present. Well, nice. Somehow it made a breaking noise without breaking. I was also impressed with that. Sack boy. Oh, we can save that in case Dracula comes back. What are you sickly giggling about?
I don't know, I'm burning things. It's fun. Not in real life.
Nope, too late. I'm already believing it. If I ever find kerosene randomly, you know.
Listen, I had mice.
You had mice?
And I needed to take care of them.
With kerosene?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. That does sound like the most effective way. Besides trying to napalm your way through the kitchen. A bucket of napalm. I was gonna say, could you have used the Molotov, thrown it at all those presents, and have them all catch fire?
Possible. You see me stop?
I saw you contemplate. Always, you gotta ask these questions. It's important.
Almost landed on the fire.
I feel like they should have done something with Santa. Find him later. Passed out in the snow, vomiting, covered from head to toe in blood.
Of course. Well, you wouldn't really notice it.
What, red suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but all
His fur would be red.
Oh yeah, all the fur would be red, and his boots, and
His rosy cheeks would be even more rosy.
his beard. I feel like his beard would have guts and brains upon it. Oh, of course. Leaves it in there. Remember, folks, we don't
Condone any of this.
we don't support or condone any of this, except for if you do end up killing someone, you might as well eat their heart to gain their courage.
Yeah, the courage stroke.
Oh no, there's no running. I don't know if
You
you're...
do condone cleaning, though. Cleaning's good.
Cleaning is good, especially after yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, sloths.
Yes, labs.
You should have mounted it above the fireplace. That would look nice.
Maybe one day.
Really would have added something to the home, I feel. I mean, look, we gotta look at the resale value of this place. Now that Santa's gone, we're gonna have to try and ditch it. We gotta find a realtor all the way out here on the North Pole. So
I'll take it. Fuck it, I'm cleaning it.
nice. I don't know, man. You're 36 and you're cleaning up. You're covertly cleaning up a massacre. How is this your day? How is this your average day? How did you get this job?
I summed up for weird.
Oh,
And they gave me this.
I signed up for the weird. I scored mortician on my on one of those tests you take in high school, career tests.
Yeah. Oh no, you have no idea. Okay, I
Go ahead.
clean this whole thing, right? And I was almost ready to start cleaning the blood when I was passing by this place to check to see if I had left anything down there.
Yep.
And I see the elf still on the wall. I was just like, how?
Well, how was he stuck there? Or how'd you not
How
notice?
did I leave him there?
You know, he probably added a lot to the room. He probably was so decorative. I mean, look how festive these guys are dressed. Nothing gets me in the holiday mood more than picking up elf giblets.
Wait till see how nice this place is gonna look.
I've already seen it looking real nice.
No, you haven't. Shut up. God.
It's weird. It's like everything went back in the exact...
I'm an empty too.
This is the weirdest. This is the weirdest sequel to Groundhog Day I think I've ever. I didn't think it would make it past the scriptwriters, but here it is. Bill Murray somehow makes it to the
North Pole.
Sarah's workshop. Has to clean it all, and then the day just repeats itself. So every day he gets real better at cleaning it.
Basically.
But also he has to convince the love of his life to fall in love with him by using the future.
Dates?
Pardon?
51st Dates?
No, 51st Dates was Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I know, but...
And it was she had amnesia.
Yeah, so every day she'd forget what happened.
Yes.
So every day she had to wake up and watch the movie.
Well, at the end of the movie, spoilers. Yeah, she'd watch it, and that would remind her. No. Groundhog Day was Bill Murray back in the 80s, and what happened was, for some reason, he got stuck reliving the same day.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, he convinces the girl to fall in love with him, and then the next day happens.
Aw.
Yeah. So he relives the day hundreds of times, and he gets to the point where like he does what anyone would do in that situation, right? Like at first he's real respecting about everything, or rather he acts normal, but later he just loses it and just knows he can go off on anybody or do whatever.
Of course, yeah.
It's gonna all be reset the next day, and then at the end he's so far ahead of everything that's like. An old woman's tire breaks down on Main Street, and he's already there jacking up the car. Look, he has the jack set up so the car falls on it, and then he can just jack it up and change the tire. Like, that's how many times he's done it. Actually, someone had a great joke suggestion the other day, and I 100% would back it. Was they should show trailers for Groundhog Day 2. And then when you go to the theater, it's just the first Groundhog Day again, but it's back in theaters. I'd do it. I'd totally go. I wouldn't even be mad. I'm like, all right, whatever. This is better than seeing a crappy sequel.
No, because then you'd be like, wait, I've seen this. Wait.
Wait a sec.
Is this my Groundhog Day?
This is a weird Groundhog Day. Due to the fact that it involves the movie it's based off of. It's got to become extremely meta.
Okay.
Just go to beyond fourth wall breaking. I never got where meta comedy came from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's an entirely a new concept. I'm sure meta has existed for a long period of time. But I never got its resurgence, rather, or why it became so big. I quite enjoy some people who do it correctly. It's just very strange. Because it's like, so the joke is that there is no joke because it's all a joke.
Right, yeah.
The sense making,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I can't get over how much that deer's leg kind of looks like a gummy candy.
Yeah.
A furry gummy candy. Oh, Dasher, there's part of Dancer, and maybe
Prancer.
part of Prancer.
Like, we won't show Vixen.
Vixen's a sex offender, so we can't put his stuff on screen. His pictures and stuff have been confiscated. Vixen is now the reindeer formerly known as Vixen. Cupid actually had a cherub burst from his stomach, and now he's in charge of his own holiday. He was basically promoted. Hyper-evolution.
Dancer opened his own company.
About what?
Bookkeeping.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad. You know, I thought that bookkeeping wouldn't be as popular with the digital age being able to handle most of the work itself on computers.
But he managed to make it
I'm
work.
glad. He's keeping it real.
Yeah.
Dewey Decimal System, motherfucker!
About 3 things. We gotta start playing Roberto.
I wasn't even going for that. I just remember that was part of it after you brought it up. I'm like, damn it! Oh. That's how you do.
I say getting laid because he says something slightly derogatory.
Is it pussy?
What was that? Oh, that was getting bitches.
Oh. No, it's okay. I don't like how he always calls women bitches. No, you don't understand. He just likes to have sex with female dogs. Oh, well that's 10 times better. Good, good. I'm not a prude. You dropped some.
I think Nigel has reached the loopy stage of being married. Oh, good.
Sorry, I'm just imagining your character. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna adjust this bucket slightly, and I'll say just snap! His forearms have, like, hyper tendons and muscles. Boom!
I don't want to.
And then just walk up the stairs. There we go.
Where'd it go?
I think it left. Oh, it's behind you. You're losing it. Somehow you forced a hand to come break through reality. Doesn't follow the laws of physics anymore.
I don't think anything is following the laws of physics right now.
Just give it up. I don't know, you just poured a bucket of elf on yourself. The elf on yourself? The elf on yourself.
Sometimes you just have to elf yourself.
You know, there are some, I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures of the elf on a shelf. When people just kind of go full...
I didn't know that was a movie.
There's a movie?
It's a movie called Elf on the Shelf.
Is that what it's based off of?
I think so. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is, and I have no idea where it came from.
My little sister has one. I get the concept. It's a great thing for parents. Are you kidding me?
Why?
Oh, because you basically tell your kid, oh, this thing is watching you.
What?
It reports to Santa. And then you have it, and then every night, or every morning, you have it do something to prove that it was alive at night. Like, you give it their cell phone and show that it's taking selfies. Or you have it playing cards with other toys. Yeah, the idea of the elf on the shelf is you're supposed to make it look like a mischievous elf. But the other idea of it is it's supposed to be, you know, it's watching for Santa. And then you send it back after Christmas.
Oh.
Not really. Your parents just tuck it away with everything else. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you send it back to Santa. Now, if Santa ever militarizes these, I don't know what's going to happen. Well, I was thinking about that.
Oh, good.
Some people have come up with really, really great and clever photos to show afterwards of like what the elf was doing the night before.
Yeah.
Like people have done it where like one of my favorites was him passed out. There was a bunch of, you know, the very tiny alcohol bottles they sell at liquor stores. So there's a bunch of those all scattered about. And he's like in the hot tub with a couple Barbies.
Nailed it.
What else was really good? There was him tied up and like captured by ISIS.
Oh.
Like literally tape over the mouth and everything.
Yeah.
What else was really good? Oh, there was one where he was lighting where he stole a menorah. I don't know why people are damn clever. Oh, Stormtroopers taking him hostage was a good one. I don't know why, but I really like the Elf on the Shelf idea. It's I think it's just because it's based off. Oh, it's not based off this, but it reminds me of an idea a couple gave me a long time ago, where they would move their kids' toys and make them get into trouble. So when the kids woke up, they would notice that the toys were doing stuff at night.
Right? Yeah.
And it was
kind of like Toy Story, but not.
Yeah, and it was just just to keep the imagination and the.
Yeah.
I don't know what to.
Okay.
I don't know what the justification is.
Anything else in this room?
Yes, but I don't know where.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
I don't see anything. Oh, no, that's a crack. Looks like a leg. Oh, you gotta be back down here anyways to mop up all the blood.
Yeah.
No, you're looking good. Is there anything in the wood corner? Oh, that lights up. Must be made of redstone. All I had to do is touch it. Either that or you apparently have acquired some substantive psychic powers. Lumos! I'm trying to think of other words to cause light. I guess kerosene. We can add kerosene back on.
Hold on. This got too boring.
What are you doing? Oh, I didn't notice it was a katana.
Yeah. Something.
No, I get that now, but I'm saying I never noticed there was a katana up top. That's so cute. I totally want this jukebox. What the hell?
There. No music. Excuse me?
Speaking of which, I need to bring my a couple of my Christmas gifts back to you, so we may take photos for them. Because I had a great idea, but they could be left in the shadow right now. But I just mean, since we've already played a game, I would like a couple group shots for which ones they're in. Okay. Since you also have one that applies to this. Yes. Ah, the vagueness, it continues. Speaking of which, actually, Rachel and I were laughing just because both of us unintentionally made the other something.
Yeah.
As well as getting something.
And what we made were both on the same subject as well.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even think about that.